Welcome back all programmers. Uh, in this hand-on experiment 19, we are going to make a Python program in which we will take three input, okay, of type integer, and we try to print. We will print a greater number and smaller numbers from it. Right. So you do remember hand-on experiment number 17 and 18. In 17 we have printed the greater one, and in 18 we have printed the smaller one among three inputted number. Right. So in this one we are going to make for three integers. Right. So first I am going to show you how to merge that lab this hand-on experiment 17 and 18 here, and then I am going to show you how to make in single decision making statement. Okay, and if you do remember, we'd have done same thing in for the two numbers, right? So first of all, what I'm going to do, I am going to take three integers. Okay, so I'm going to take here x equal to integer, and then I'm going to take with input command. Okay, input, and then I am going to write here enter value of x. Okay, so we are going to put one value of x as integer, right? And I'm going to just make a remark here. Done. Then we are going to take y again. We are going to take integer, okay, integer input, and then I am going to write here input, and then we will start a prompt here enter value of y. Okay, done. So we are going to put a value of y, then accordingly we'll take one more variable, that is z. Z is equal to, we are writing here integer, then I am going to write here input, then again I am writing here enter value of z, right? So we are going to put value of z also. So now let me make this E capital. So these three input are done. Now what we need to do, we have to print the biggest among these three, and we have to print the smallest among three. So if you are not knowing any logic like that, but you know the biggest one and smallest one separately, so no need to worry about that, you print it here. So I'm just making it out here. See, if x is greater than y, okay, then I'm going to check here that if, what is that, that now x is coming, so x is greater than z or not also. So if it is there, then it is going to have print command. So print, what to be written here, print x is the biggest one, I'm writing x is biggest, okay, or greatest, I'm writing here greatest. Then we'll go for the else part. Okay, so this else command, so in this else we are going to print here print, then I am writing if x is not biggest here, then z is biggest, z is greatest. Okay, done. Now we come back to the else part here, this else part, and in this else part what we are going to check, we are sending from top y, so we are going to change that y is greater than z. You see, if this is there, then I'm going to write here print, and then y is greater, is it? Let's write greater here, we have written greatest. Okay, greater, and here also we are going to type, we are going to write greater, and if this is wrong, this condition is not correct, then we are going to type here print, we are going to type here z is greater, right? Okay, so now if these two conditions are being run, then this is going to print the biggest number or the greater number among this x, y, and z. Now separately I am going to write for the smaller one. Okay, this is whole condition. Now I am going to write a smaller one. If then x is smaller than y, everything remains same. Okay, then if I am to write here if, then again I am going to write here x is smaller than z. So ultimate smallest number coming, what is print, and then I am going to print here that x is smaller, right? So if this is there done, then I am going for the else part. If this else is print, what is there, z, z is coming here in that, so z is smaller, right? Done. Now if this condition is wrong, that x is not less than y, then ultimate smallest is y, x. So I am writing here else part, else. Okay, then I am going to make a condition here. I have to check between y and z. So y is smaller than z. Okay, done. So I am going to write here print, and then I am going to write here in double quote that y is smaller. Okay, then again I am going to write here else, and then again I am going to write here print, and then again I am going to type here that z is smaller. Okay, done. So we have successfully done here. We have made two if else condition. This if else, nested if else is going to run for the finding greater one, and this one is running for finding a smaller one, right? So let's run this program and see, and afterwards we are going to merge in one only how to find out the greatest and smallest in one. So I'm going to run this module here. So in this module, see, enter the value of x. So it is asking me to enter the value of x. So I am writing here 85, 58, then 65, then I am writing here 17. Just check it out. So it is telling me here that y is greater one. You see y, the value of y is 65, so it's coming. You see 65 is coming. Then z is smaller one. You see z 17, 17 smaller one. So both statement are printed here simultaneously in this program. Okay, because you have applied that logic and condition. So once again I am running, I'll give some random value again. So I'm going to run this module. So again I am putting the value of x here. Let's suppose 8, then 56, then 78. Is that? So here you see z is the greater one and x is the smaller one. You see condition is coming correct. All right. So if you are not means much enough to make the logic to fuse in one statement only, you better try this one separately. You write, but now we have to fuse in one. Okay, so see this one I am removing here. This one I am just putting it out. Now let's see in this one only what logic we will apply so that it will print greatest also and smallest also. Right. So now you think like a programmer. Here you see in this one. So we are printing that x is the greatest one, greater one. Then remaining one was what is the two, y and z. So can't we make here a condition that you see every if then I'll make a condition here that y is smaller than y, because we have to print what, smallest. X is the ultimate biggest here. So now we have to compare between y and z. So y is smaller than z, then this is going to print here. You see I'm going to write here that y is smallest, right? And if this one is wrong, this is false, then it is going to print what is that? It is going to print that z is smallest. You see z is smallest. See, done. Now come back to this else part here. Here we are printing z is the biggest one. Okay, so if z is the biggest one, then what remainders are there here? Remainders are x and y. So I'm going to check that x is less than y. If it is there, then I am writing here print what is the smallest coming here, that x is smaller. Is it? Here also I am writing here smaller, because in question we have typed smaller, so that okay, so I am writing here smaller. Okay, done. And if this is not coming true, you see, then it will go to this else part and then writing, and we'll write here print then y is smaller, right? So where we have printed the greater one, simultaneously we have computed for the smaller one from the remaining one. Here see z is the greater one, then we are making remaining here for the smaller one. Now next one you see here in this one, if y is greater than z, print y is the greater. Okay, so here I am going to check here if, then again I will go back here. So what is y is the greater, then remainder variables are here x and z. So x is smaller than z, you see. Okay, then I am writing here print, then I am writing here that x is smaller. Okay, then I am going back here else. You see else, then again I am going to write here print, then I am going to write here that z is smaller. Okay, Now here you see in this else part z is greater one. So here I'm going to check if, then I'll put a condition here that what are the remaining variables here. Z is the biggest one that is decided here now. So x and y. So x is smaller than y. So if condition is coming true, then it will print here what it is going to print a message that x is smaller. Okay, and this one is false. Then here you see, see, let me type this e. Okay, then it is going to print that y is smaller, right? You see, so we in the same condition for finding the biggest one among three, we have fused to find a smaller one also. Are you getting me? Is it? So let's run this program once. I'm going to run the module here. So here you see I am running. So I am putting the value of x here, suppose 100. Okay, value of y 200, and the value of z I am putting here 50. So here you see y is the greater one and z is the smaller one. You see 200 is the greater one and 50 is the smaller one. We got accordingly, right? So again, once again, we run this program for any other random value. So I am writing here x is 20. Okay, right, and y is 45 and z is 80. I am writing here. Okay, so just now you see z is the greater one and x is the smaller one. So this is running successfully, right? So this is the logic where you can put so many different logic in a single statement, right? Okay, so do try this. So this is for printing uh, biggest, greatest and smaller. Okay, and here you see it's else part. This is also for printing greater and smaller. Okay, so do try this one. It's a very good program and this will improve your thinking skill, your logic skill, how to type your program and how codes will run according to you. Okay, so this is a must try program, right? All right, so try it and remember, if try now or fail later. Okay, so see you next.